A humble good evening to every one of us. I want to take this opportunity to welcome you to tonight's class. My name is Adelaide Kanaiza. I'll be taking you through today's lesson, and tonight we're touching base on creating an online presence. Now, why do we need to create an online presence? Those and many other questions are what we are going to answer tonight in our digital marketing course, courtesy of Women in Digital Business in conjunction with Microsoft. And I hope we shall walk the journey together. Now, one thing you need to understand is that we are talking about digital marketing, and digital marketing is the promotion of what your business offers through digital channels. Therefore, it is very important to promote your business, and it is very important or very similar. It's actually digital marketing is very similar to the promotion of strategies you're already implementing on your business. But now these strategies are going to take place online. They're not going to take place in the physical, or they're going to take place in any other way, but you're going to do promotion for your business online. So when a small business enters the digital world, it may be through social media or a website, you are doing a direct competition with larger brands and corporate businesses. For example, if you are a local shoemaker, you will compete online with bigger shoes and general fashion brands who also want to attract more customers. Now, the same is true if you're a local juice producer. You will be going through the same with bigger companies, greater companies, stronger companies than you. Therefore, it is very true that more and more businesses are choosing the digital world to run their marketing operations compared to the traditional channels. When I talk about traditional channels, I mean TV, radio, newspapers, flyers, among many others. Now, digital marketing has three strategies. What are these strategies? Are you ready for us to go through them? We have digital advertising and marketing, which focuses on promotion efforts, and even it is paid. You'll pay for advertising, you'll pay for banners, you'll pay for integration, and many others. Then there's content marketing, which focuses on quality content to promote your product or service. There's also good visual branding, good visual content. Now, these are the three main forms in which you will have to work through. There are very many, or there are dozens of digital advertising uh, types today. Some are more obsolete and losing popularity, for example, banner ads, while others have been going through rapid growth, such as the TikTok ads. In general, your business, for it to grow, you should be really committed. And these are some of the tasks that you need to follow when you're doing this business. You have to use campaigns. Now, while you're using campaigns, you will have to do a lot. Campaigns are not single efforts. They don't make any difference. Uh, when you're talking about campaign, you're supposed to concentrate on your promoting your business across different digital channels. For you to set up a campaign, you should first study your market and decide who your target customers are, what you want to achieve with the campaign. Is it more awareness? Is it increase in sales? By how much? And for how long, or after how long are you going to have the campaign run again? You should then develop the campaign by choosing the voice, the design, the type of message, and most importantly, the keywords, which all should be consistent for all your ads. You will need to choose the digital channels for your campaign, email, whether it's going to be email addresses, social media ads, search ads, blog posts in your website, infographics, etc. After the choices you make, you will need to create the content and implement the campaign across the channels. Once you're done implementing the campaign, you will need to evaluate it against its original goal. That way, your campaign will have gone through all the stages that are needed to be, and at the end of it all, you will have to realize, after evaluation, you will have to realize how many or how much the campaign has gone the campaign has gone viral. I hope we are together on that. Now, while you're doing this, you should also remember that you need to get insights through data. You will do advertisements. You will do advertisements driven by consumer data, and make sure that you're delivering greater benefits. You will also need to do advertising through many channels. Here, you need to maximize the number of delivery channels. Use every platform that can be used for advertisement to advertise your product. Digital advertisement is ideal for client segmentation. Using a targeted delivery, you will be able to get to your targeted client. Client segmentation here is the process of dividing prospective customers into smaller and smaller groups with shared characteristics, behavior, and preferences. For example, if you are a store selling sports jacket, you can divide your prospective customers in the following ways. You can have men and women that like to hike and women that bike for fun, women that ski and women that do mountain biking for fun. And so, becoming more and more specific along the way, you will have to find getting your targeted client also along the way. For example, you could send an ad for every sports jacket to the group, women that like to hike, and an ad for biking clothes to the groups of women who like to bike for fun, and an ad for a top of market sky suit to the group that love sky competitively. That way, you are getting to your target market. I hope you are getting my point. Online advertising is increasingly competitive. So you may want to hire a professional digital marketer. If you can't do that, here are some tips to be good at online advertising by doing it yourself. You will have local paid ads on search engines so that if someone Googles the type of product or service you offer, your business appears first as a sponsored link. To have such ads on search engines, you should first decide the location where the ads will appear, and then the keywords that will make your ad disappear. You should then choose if the ad should appear with an exact match or with a broader match. Are we together? That way, you will be in a position to reach your target client. Now, let's talk about content marketing. To promote your product or service, you can use blog posts, infographics, or articles in your website and social media accounts, or in websites with high reputation in your market. This is what we call content marketing. It's not easy for business to make sure that the right people see their content, but if your website content is of quality, relevance, and value to the customers, this increases the chances. So consider what you're doing and what you are creating for your audience. It is also crucial that a lot of people see your content. The more people search for the information and interact with the content, the more often it is shown to and seen by others. There is a feedback loop between relevance, quality, and visibility of content. Digital marketing has two classifications. Let's look at this classification. We have the product content. We also have the company content. Are we together? Now, to improve chances that its content To improve the chances that your content is seen through search engines, a business should invest in optimization techniques. Now, this optimization techniques is what we call search engine optimization, um, abbreviated as SEO, to stand out from the competition. SEO, or search engine optimization, consists of a set of techniques that aim, listen carefully, SEO, search engine optimization, consists of a set of techniques that aim to improve the positioning of a website and each of the pages within it in the search engines such as Google. One of the main advantages of SEO strategies is that its implementation doesn't require a specialized agency. Many actions can be taken by the person responsible for the company's website. Are we together? What are the main steps for using SEO? Step one, you need keywords. You need to understand what keywords are the best for your product, for your business. Select the best keywords for the business and its products or services. For that, you should think about how the user searches for a certain product. You should also invest in a detailed description of the products you offer using the keywords you chose. Avoid using standard suppliers' description. The customer might go to the manufacturer's website and not yours. Are we together? Use the product name in the title and in the page address. Use the product name in the title and the page. Make sure you fill in the product's description. This is the text that appears in Google results. Highlight keywords in bold. Google understands that what is in bold or highlighted is more relevant. Insert space for customer opinion and evaluation. Have a lot of good reviews to be more visible and incredible and inspire credibility. You will also have to optimize your website so that it loads quickly. This helps search engines put the website at the top of searches. Are we clear on that? Now, how do you create good visual content? Visual contents are very important. Visual contents are very important. They're very essential in today's internet and social media, all platforms. The best scenario is that you use your own pictures to promote your business, either taken by you or by a professional. If you don't have a good camera, you can choose the services of a professional photographer. You can also choose to buy stock photos online, even though they are less effective. So the best I can say is use your own photos. Now, when using stock photos, make sure you can legally do so. Always check the legal rights of the image to be purchased as stock photos and ensure you are free from potential abuse from the owner by properly documenting the purchase, keeping the right receipt, and saving the rights. What are the benefits of taking your own photos, and what values does hiring a photographer add? So the pros, it's quicker, it's original. Those are among the advantages. Are we together? Are you following? Are you excited? Are you learning? Huh? So, one thing I would say is that if you have, if you are not good at taking photos, you will need to get a professional photoman or a photographer, because though they might be expensive, you will get good photos for your products. you will get good photos for your marketing. If you decide to take pictures on your own, keep it simple at the beginning. Do not exaggerate. Start slowly and gradually. Define equipment that is a must-have, and equipment that is nice to have. It's easy to pick along the journey. Modern day phones tend to take good photos under proper lighting, so you can start slowly with your mobile phone and arrange for good lighting instead. Instead of buying, begin with renting photo and lighting equipment. You can try various brands, lenses, flashes, among others. When you're renting, it would save a lot of money up front, but most importantly, it allows you to make informed choices. If you have to buy a camera, look first for a second hand camera. They often come in good condition here, a bit cheaper than the new ones. So try to look for something that fits you well. Contract a professional photographer to get your first several batches of photos of your products. This would give you attractive professional images for Instagram, websites, and web stores. The bonus is learning the trick of trade from the pros and asking them questions. Most would be happy to share their experiences than what you know. You will need to visit several photo studios in your town, inquire about their rates and types of services they offer. When you're partnering and working out a deal with a photo studio, it may result into multiple benefits. Photo studios may offer discounted rates on their studio use and rental of photo equipment to regular customers. Now, for clothing manufacturers, studios may recommend professional models to showcase your goods. Remember, saving money on the studio reduces the quality of work and the value of the most expensive component of any photo shoot, the services of a professional photographer. I hope we are together on that. Never underestimate the importance of lighting. Good lighting will bring out the best from products, clothing, and bad lighting can well make the projects unsellable. Well lit objects, preferably with the bright white light, are must. Do not mix artificial lighting, and sunlight. I hope you are with me here. Sunlight without rays of light is ideal. Ensure uniform backgrounds that does not distract the viewers. Put the lighting source to the side to add depth to the picture. Then for hats, accessories, jewelry, using a human as a model looks best. Ensure a mannequin or a live model uses the item to give a proper understanding of the items users are supposed to buy. Do not add objects to the picture trying to make them more beautiful or look more better and more interesting. Buyers must focus all attention solely on the product you sell. Proper reference to the actual sizing of an item is very important. Provide a reference item. Use a mannequin head if needed, but a human head is very important. Now, for you to create to create an online presence, you will need to digitalize, or you will need digital branding. Now, digital branding refers to everything that helps customers identify a brand online. It has to do with designing a unique brand identity, a logo, brand colors, and fonts used. To do this, you might use a brand book, a document that describes the specific colors, fonts, and logos that the brand uses on the website and social media for consistency. A brand should have the following sections. Are you ready for the sections? You can talk about um, the about the product, that's the about page. Here you can talk about the product identity, the story you want to tell, the values it stands for, your mission, and your target audience. Then you will need the visual guidelines. This is the section where you will put your logo, specific colors you want to use for your brand. It can be 2, it can be 1, it can be 2 colors close to each other in the color wheel, etc. The fonts, it can be the graphics, icons, photos, instructions on where to use the logo and the graphic elements. For example, always at the right of at the top right of a web page. Now, this will help your brand be recognizable. For example, Patagonia's logo features a black mountain range over a violet and a blue sky with some orange in it. And it includes the brand's name with a specific font. They use the color and font scheme everywhere. One thing also you should note is that when you're choosing the correct color, you should use the correct tool. You can decide the color harmony and then the actual colors for your brand. Websites such as Canva help creating a first brand book and designing a visual identity. If you decide to do it yourself, of course, you can hire a professional for higher quality and better results. But if you choose to do it yourself, Canva comes in hand. Through this, you can create a business logo, advertisements, social media platforms. While at it, you are keeping consistency. Be very keen. Are we together? Start creating your brand. Design 3 to 5 logo concepts. Then use a free logo design machine. You can hire a digital artist or order a logo on a professional service marketplace. You'll need to choose a slogan, come up with a memorable slogan to go with your logo. As with images, do not borrow phrases or other firms' slogans. Choose colors that represent the brand well and have a designer helping you with this task. For each color, capture its RGB color. To get the RGB color, search for RGB color picker and use a built-in system utility, such as a color picker or a free service to get the color codes of the entire palette of your brand. One thing you also need to do is test your hypothesis with your friends. Make changes as appropriate, as relevant, update your brand design, finalize and general the final version of your handbook. Now you can start creating an ad using the same web services. Brainstorm to formulate and advertise an advertising message. Record 5 different thoughts. For example, as a coffee vendor, use words like coffee, bold, tasty, aroma, etc. A hypothesis should sound like this coffee brand represents a fine aroma and an exquisite taste of Colombian coffee. Acquire images that convey thoughts. You can either take a good picture or pay an artist for the draw. Do not borrow images from the internet. It is illegal and may get you in trouble with the owner of the brand. Test and publish. As we said before, test your message and pictures with colleagues and friends, then publish. Are we there? Now, like we said before, hiring a digital advertising specialist is often recommended as a digital marketing strategy. They can deal with the choice of instruments, combine them to generate maximum return on investment, and guide businesses' digital marketing strategy. They can also experiment with marketing through message applications and through social media, and even find out what works for the business and what attracts clients your way. Furthermore, the business can hire a freelancer or a business to develop an attractive digital brand. Having a unique, original, meaningful, and catchy digital brand may be one of the key drivers of a business success. They should create a corporate book brand containing a color scheme, the logo design, and any slogan. For that, they can use free services such as Looker or Canva. Are we together? And up to there, I believe we have all understood how to create an online design. For any questions, kindly share your views. Once again, thank you for your time. Thank you for your wonderful evening. I'm looking forward to having a great time next next time, once again, next time and same place. Bye.